Hi everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So today's video, it's been a long time coming. I actually got this a while back and never got around to doing the video, and going to do it now. And it is for the Glamlite Hershey's, I guess the Cookies and Cream. It was like the Hershey bar collab. They had a Hershey's Kisses collab a while back. I have two of those palettes. I absolutely love them. But this is the Hershey bar palette. So they did a milk chocolate one and the Cookies and Cream. The milk chocolate is a separate video, so I did a separate video on that one. And then today we're going to cover the Cookies and Cream. So here's the packaging for the lip kit. The packaging for the palette was very similar. I just can't find it. I took it out and I might have thrown it out. I don't even know. But here is the palette. This is the packaging for the lip kit. They all come in this like little packaging here. And then what I did is I actually got, so you can see how great the packaging is. This is actually a Hershey's Cookies and Cream bar. So just look at how amazing this packaging is. Like, it is really, really good. And here is the palette, and here is an actual Hershey's Cookies and Cream. So my son's been wanting to eat this. This is going to go to him now. But yeah, and I actually cannot eat Hershey's. I like chocolate, but I can't eat Cookies and Cream because I have celiac disease. So I cannot eat gluten. So it's one of the, I love white chocolate, but I can't eat the Cookies and Cream. So I have had it in the past, but I haven't had it probably in, God, at least 14 years since I was diagnosed. So, but doesn't mean I cannot enjoy this palette. So here is the actual palette. So you'll see here, it is a 12 pan palette. And I like these, I mentioned this in the milk chocolate video, I like these so much more than the Hershey's Kisses palettes, not because of the quality, but because of the packaging. This is nice and thin. It is like a Hershey's, you know, candy bar. It is, I mean, it's not even that much bigger than the candy bar, but it's just so much more convenient. The other ones are 9 pans. They're adorable. They're shaped as, but they're kind of bulky. They're thick. They don't lay flat. They're kind of rounded, so they're not easy to store. These are really compact, really easy to store, really easy to travel with. So I really like that about them. So I obviously, as you can see, I have not used this palette, even though I've had it for a while, but I'm very excited to dig in today. Now, this is not necessarily a color story that I would gravitate towards, but I got it for the packaging. That's it. I mean, I know everybody's talking about Glamlite right now because of the Ghost Face palette, which looks really cool, but I'm all about the chocolate. So here we go. And I did not get the highlighter. I didn't get the highlighter for the milk chocolate, and I didn't get it for this either. But I did get the lip kit. So here is the lip kit. This is this was the packaging that it came in. And then it's like this. So basically it's a lipstick, a lip gloss, and a liner. The one for the milk chocolate was very dark. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. It's just very dark. I mean, it's milk chocolate. This is obviously more of a nude, so I'm very excited about this. I like this because this is definitely a darker, you know, toned palette for a lot of the shades, and this is kind of like the nude. So really excited to try into it, get into it. We'll talk about, the palette is $22, which I think is a fantastic price. You now can find these, now you can find them at TJ Maxx sometimes. So if you see it in TJ Maxx, I'll let you know. If I found the Hershey's Kisses ones in TJ Maxx, you can order them. You know, TJ Maxx, you just never know how if it's going to be broken up or anything. But they're also like now in CVS. I believe the Chucky one is in CVS. I have not seen it in any of my CVS. If you hear my son yelling, I'm sorry. But I haven't, and I don't think these are, but they do have a you know, in a relationship with TJ Maxx and with CVS, so you may be able to pick them up there. But this is $22, and then the lip kit is $18, which I think is fantastic because you're getting 3 products for $18. Now, I did purchase the set, so I did purchase the kits. The kits for the 2 palettes was, I think, $40, so it was like $20 a piece, and I think this one came out to like $32, so it came out to $16 a piece, which is even better. But even so, I think it's great because if even at $18, that's like $6, you know, a product, which I think is a fantastic price. But let's get into the swatches for the Hershey's Cookies and Cream. Okay, and looking at the shades, there really are no names. It's just basically 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, up to 12. So we're gonna go, we'll just take one last look of it really pretty before I dig in to the swatches. And we'll start with the top row and then just move down. Okay, this is shade number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is really the only transition shade that's like a neutral brown. Next up we have 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I'm just loving this blue shade right here. It's just so gorgeous. And then finally 9, 10, 11, and 12. Wow, that black was amazing. Okay, so here's the palette. It's definitely a very blue palette. I like it. It's not something I would have probably purchased if it wasn't Hershey's Kisses, I mean Hershey's chocolate. To be honest, I'm not a blue eyeshadow person. However, I think these blues are really pretty. I don't have anything that really compares to it. I love the Glamlite formula. It's such a great formula at such a great price point. It's just absolutely stunning. So anxious to have some fun with this one. Okay, so originally I was just gonna do one look, but I think I'm gonna try and do 2. So I'm gonna try and do like a basic, you know, the brown look, and then I'm gonna try and do like an all blue look, even though that's totally not what I would normally do. So I'm gonna start with the top row. I'm just gonna basically use all the shades on the top row for this first look. Gonna be the most neutral look of it. And I'm gonna use this number 2 shade as the transition. So I'm just gonna use that all over the crease and as the transition. And true to Glamlite formulas, the mattes are really nice. I mean, I just really like their formula, and their formula is such a great formula at a great price point. Okay, so there is a transition, really pretty brown, very unique. It's not something like I have, can't think of like, that's not like a typical brown that I would normally have. So I'm gonna go in with this number 4 shade, which is pretty dark, and gonna just deepen the outer corner and the crease a little bit. Okay, so there is so much pigment, it didn't take much to do that. So that is the look. Now I'm gonna go in with that top shimmer right here with my finger, and I'm just gonna go in all over the lid for the shimmer. Now this is gonna be the most neutral look. It's still very smoky. This is like a smoky, definitely a very smoky palette, but I mean, that just goes on so nice. Okay, so that went on so easy, and honestly, for a dark eyeshadow look, I absolutely love this. It's a look that I normally won't do just because when I typically do it, it doesn't look good. Maybe it's just because I'm looking on a small viewfinder and a small little Baby Yoda mirror, but I actually really like it. So I'm just gonna go in now with this top shade right here, this top, the number 1 shade. And I'm gonna do that in the inner corner and on the brow bone, just to add a little sparkle there. And I'll clean that up at the end and put, and again, this is bright. I mean, it is shiny, but it's so pretty. And I mean, this palette is really an evening palette. I think the milk chocolate is more of like a daytime palette, and this one is more of an evening palette. Now I'm just going in with that first shade and going in on the lower lash line, and then adding a little bit more of the darkest shade just on the outside corner to kind of line like I normally would. Okay, so that's it for the first look. Really like it so far. Obviously I don't have mascara on and haven't cleaned it up at all, but you know, from what I can tell, I really like it. You know, it's not something I would normally do, but for going out, I think it's gorgeous. So now I'm gonna go in with some of the blue shades. So probably more of the bottom row. And probably I don't know which of these shimmers I'm going to use, but probably this shade and this shade. I'm going to try and use this as a transition shade, even though it's really dark. I'm just going to go very light-handed and try and use that as a transition shade and see if I can do that. Okay, so the moment of truth, I just put a little bit on, and I'm gonna go in very lightly and see. And what I probably should have done is I did put eyeshadow primer. I probably should have just gone with a light dusting of powder, which would have helped not pick as much pigment up. I didn't do that. So, but I went very, very lightly in with it. And it's actually working pretty well. So I just kind of picked it up and then dusted a lot of it off, like pretty much most of it off. So there's very, very little on. And it made it so that I can use it as a transition shade and go very lightly. Okay, so that worked out pretty well, better than I expected. So I'm gonna go in now with this number, I guess 10 shade, and going to, again, it's really deep, it's very dark, it's like a navy. So I'm gonna go in and just deepen the outer corner and the crease like I did on the other side. Okay, so there it is with the two blue mattes. I think it came out really nice. Now I'm trying to decide which shimmer to use. So this is the one on the second row. This is the one on the bottom row. I think I'm gonna go with the bottom row since I'm using the two mattes on the bottom row. I figured I should be just using those two on the bottom row as well. So I'm gonna go in with that shade. And it's a little lighter too. So we'll go in with that one, and I just dropped a brush, but we'll just go in on my finger as I did on the other side and go in all over the lid. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm not a big blue eyeshadow person, but this is really pretty. Okay, that is so pretty. I just love, I mean, again, not a blue eyeshadow person. I have blue eyes, but it's so pretty. So I'm gonna go in with this shimmer right here. I think this is number 5. It's kind of like a blue, icy blue type shimmer, and I'm gonna go in on the inner corner. Well, actually, let me go on the brow bone, and then I'm gonna go on the inner corner with my finger because I learned on the other side. It just picks up so nicely. Again, oh, wow. Wow, that's so pretty. So pretty. I think I might have had a little bit of the other shade on, but oh, wow, that's just so pretty. Okay, like with the other shades, I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade on the bottom, and I think I'm just gonna go in with that lighter shade because that lighter shade was still pretty dark. And I'm just gonna line the bottom, and that's it. Okay, so now I'm gonna just kind of clean it up a little bit, put some mascara on, and come back and we'll do the lip kit. Okay, so I went ahead and put on some mascara. So here is look 1. And here is look 2, which is the blue. Now I will say, kind of getting out of the lights and, you know, an actual mirror, this is a little muddy, but I would say that's probably more my technique and not dealing with darker colors. I'm not comfortable with doing with darker colors. However, these are so pretty, and you know, looking at it, I definitely can work with this and kind of play around with it and see if I can do, and I really like it. It's a really pretty blue where it's not like, you know, like that blue eyeshadow from the 80s that, yeah, so I feel like I can definitely play around with this. Would I have purchased this palette if I didn't like Hershey's Kiss? No, just because it's not a color story that I gravitate towards, but it's definitely something unique, fun, and, you know, for like, you know, Halloween or something, I definitely, or just, you know, a night out, it's definitely something because the shimmers are amazing. I love this look. Like this look, I absolutely love. It's just like bronzy, I don't know, it just really, I really just like it. So the rest of the shades, it's just shades that I need to play around with. But again, really good quality, but just very smoky evening type look. But now let's get into the lip kit. So like I talked about, the lip kit comes to, it's a lip liner, a lipstick, and a lip gloss. And this is definitely more neutral. So we'll just kind of go real quick and do the shades here. So I like that they're very light because it is, you know, you're going to get a smoky look out of this. So here is the shade. I definitely like this lip kit more than the milk chocolate one, because the milk chocolate one was definitely darker. So really pretty, and I can definitely make it work, but this is definitely something more my speed. So that is the swatches for the milk, you guys, the Cookies and Cream lip kit. So let's start with the lip liner. and just put it on over the lips. And it's really creamy. I love that it's retractable. Really, really creamy. Okay, so there is the liner, really pretty. And now I'm gonna go in with the lipstick. Really pretty. It's a really pretty nude. Very matte, but creamy. Really nice. Okay, and there is the lipstick. This I love. Yeah, I'm gonna love this combo. Like, this combo is absolutely amazing. So let's get into the lip gloss real quick. And again, the lipstick is it's kind of like a matte, but it's very comfortable. So it's not very drying. It's probably not transfer proof. Yeah, definitely not transfer proof, but it's got a matte feel, but very comfortable. And let's go in with the, ooh, that's really pretty. Yeah. So I think I can definitely mix and match the lip kit too. You know, definitely mix the two shades to complement each other, to make the other one lighter and to make this one a little deeper. But this might be one of my favorite combos as far as a lipstick trio. So this is the Cookies and Cream lipstick or lip kit. Okay, so final thoughts. I love it. I didn't think I wouldn't love it. I think it's great. Like, again, color story, not my color story, but for what it is, it's gorgeous. Quality's amazing, and I definitely think I can work with this. And given the price point, it's $22. Even if you don't get it on sale, it's $22. And it's one that, it's fun, it's compact, and it's one that I can definitely use and have fun with and get some really unique looks that I don't have in my collection. So if you're looking for something more unique, this one is definitely more unique than the milk chocolate one. However, this one is definitely more for evening, where the milk chocolate one is probably more wearable. The lip kit, this one is the clear winner. I think my favorite thing of the entire collection is the lip kit for the Cookies and Cream. This is just, absolutely love it. It's perfect. It's great. So this is $18 full price. This is $22 full price. I think it's great. I think it's worth it. And then if you really wanted to get the whole set, if you just like chocolate like me, I think it's worth it getting the whole set. And I think there's like a promo code. I don't have an affiliate link. I don't have a promo code with Glamlite. I don't have anything. So, but I did use like a promo code because it was the first time I ordered on their site. So I think I saved 10% and then got free shipping or something. I don't remember, but I was able to get like a discounted price because I think it was the first time I ordered off their site. So, you know, definitely check that out as too. And if I find any promo codes, I will put them in the description box below. But highly recommend. I think it's fantastic. So if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.